Ladies and gentlemen,
Unsolved Mysteries.
yeah. Y'all know that block where I'm from, at any time it get ill. And if you don't believe me, then come and see this shit real. I run with real niggas, and they itching to kill. We got niggas that's paralyzed and they can't sit still. Chill.
Something's about to happen, Captain. This is more than rapping. Pistols clapping, the club's in the frenzy is cause and effect. Let's go. You'll be the end result of envy. This is for my niggas and my bitches. Throw your hands up before I blow your mans up. I'm on the west side of the Queen City, where the smokers bring 50 and quarts of NyQuil so they can lean with me. Normally stay solo, but today I brought my team with me. In the 45, in case y'all dudes wanna get mean with me.
Yo, what's good with everybody? Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Remain Nameless Stories, part 16. Shouts out. Y'all know, hello, everybody. It's me, BLAZE. Y'all know what I'm about, PEACE. Positive energy, always creating elevation. Once again, if you got breath, you blessed. If you living, start giving. Give life, give love to yourself to the point where you can give life and love to others. Respectfully, y'all know how we do around here. Y'all know every morning I come out with Remain Nameless Stories where I tell a particular story and have a particular meaning behind the story as to what's going on for the day or what's going on in life and something you should take into consideration. Respectfully, y'all know how that go. So again, ladies and gentlemen, hello everybody. It's me, BLAZE. Y'all know how it's going. I'm all about PEACE, positive energy, always creating elevation. For real, y'all know if y'all got breath, y'all blessed. If y'all living, start giving. Give so much life and love to yourself to the point where you can give life and love to others. As y'all can see, we got another Remain Nameless story. I'm staying consistent with my Remain Nameless stories. Remain Nameless Stories, part 16. I'm never going back. I did my time. I know better, so I do better. Remain Nameless Story, part 16. I'm never going back. I did my time. I know better, so I do better. Now, as y'all already know, y'all know how this go. You know what I'm saying? 40s in a blunt, that's all I really want. 40s in a blunt, that's all I really want. So, as y'all know, I'm on the block chilling about my own business, you know what I'm saying? Doing what I do like I'm doing it for TV. And there was rumors that Joseph was coming home. You know what I'm saying? Joe was coming home. Joseph was coming home. Now Joseph had just did a bid or whatever the case may be. Joseph did about, say about good three and a half, close to 4 years. I mean, I think Joe got about as much time as I probably got. You know what I mean? I think Joe probably did as much time as I did, respectfully. Shouts out to Joe. Now, Joe was on his way home or whatever the case may be. Now, let me give you a little backstory on Joe, right? Let me give you a backstory as to what happened with Joe. Joe was outside, doing what Joe was outside doing pretty much a little bit of everything. You feel what I'm saying? Joe was all over the place when it came to, criminal activities. Joe had a lot of criminal activities going on, y'all. Joe had everything from petty theft, credit card fraud, you name it. Joe was you name it, Joe was with it, respectfully. You said, you name a crime, Joe probably done committed it, man. And I'll tell you that, man. Joe was outside for real. Joe had did a lot, you know what I'm saying? Joe was, back and forth out of town with those stuff. Joe was doing a lot, man. Joe was what you would consider like your career criminal, you know what I mean? But the thing about Joe being a career criminal, a lot of people didn't know Joe was outside acting a fool, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joe, it was kind of like, if you know type of deal. You know what I mean? Like, if you know what Joe, if you know Joe, you know what Joe do. Like, if you ain't really know Joe, you ain't know what Joe was up to. You ain't know, what I'm saying, his whole status like that. And that's how it should be. You feel what I'm saying? If you out here doing shit like that, everybody can't know your motherfucking business, bro. Especially the shit that nigga was doing. Yeah, shit. Niggas can't know your business. You doing shit like that. You know what I mean? So, you got to keep it low. You know what I mean? You got to keep a particular type of profile, or a typical type of mantra behind your sugar honey iced tea. You feel what I'm saying? So, Joe was, I mean, a lot of people respected Joe on the street or whatever the case may be. Joe was a cool dude. I mean, he did what he did. You know what I'm saying? He did have his criminal activities, but he wasn't like, he wasn't he was a criminal, but he wasn't grimy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I know. I mean, y'all know it's people that could be, it's people that could just be outside and be some career criminals, and you got them individuals that's just grimy. You know what I mean? They don't have no. I mean, they don't follow the code. Y'all know them grimy niggas don't follow the code. Them grimy niggas do whatever the fuck they want to do, respectfully. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, shouts out to Joe. Now, Joe get caught up. You know what I'm saying? As the streets, you know what I'm saying? As the streets do. You feel what I mean? As life do, you know what I'm saying? As we do as individuals, as we know and understand in regards to life, you feel what I mean? You play around on the streets, you can mess around and get caught up. You feel what I mean? So, this Ninja Joe, you know what I'm saying? This Ninja Joe gets caught up. You feel what I mean? Joe gets caught up. You feel what I mean? So, like, I mean, when Joe get caught up, it's like, oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, what's going on? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, So Joe get caught up, and I'm saying he going back and forth to court or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Now, Joe in there, like, when Joe get caught up, Joe bail was probably like, I think they gave Joe like a $200,000 bail. Yeah, I think Joe bail was like 200,000, some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like something crazy. It joint was wild. You know what I'm saying? Joe had a mean, Joe joint was crazy. But anywho, since Joe was, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, doing what he do, he had his lawyer, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? He had a couple cases, he going back and forth to court, he locked up or whatever the case may be. Now Joe ended up having to do some time. Joe, like I said, Joe did probably like, you know what I'm saying, 3.5, probably like 4 years or whatever the case may be. Now Joe did this time, and then Joe, you know what I'm saying, it was real. You know what I'm saying? Joe had to go through Wendy. Joe had to go through Elmira. Joe had to go through, you know what I'm saying? He had to go through, what's the shit? Oh, fuck. Damn, what the fuck did they call this shit? God damn. Processing, fuck it. I'm just gonna call it processing. He had to go through processing. He had to go through all that other nonsense. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me give y'all a brief, you know what I'm saying, kind of like quick rundown on what goes on in regards to in regards to what goes on when you go to jail, man. The county jail, okay. You know what I'm saying? The county jail, you locked up with a couple of people, so on and so forth. Y'all all gonna be home within, you know what I'm saying? Some of the individuals in there probably ain't gonna ever make it home. Some individuals gonna be in there for a long periods of time. I mean, they don't know people going back and forth to court. County is one thing, man. Respect to the county. A lot of people don't make it out of the county. In upstate, you know what I'm saying? It's something completely different. Them two different lanes, bro. Yeah, you know I'm saying up top, and he's okay. It's something completely different, bro. You feel what I mean? So for him to have to go through those particular changes and him to have to go through, you know what I mean? When you go to jail, it's different when you go to jail, my guy. You know what I'm saying? You no longer an individual. When you go to jail, you are no longer an individual at the end of the day. Good morning, Chanel. How are you doing this morning, Chanel? I hope you're having a good day at work. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to you. But anywho, you know what I mean? When you go to jail, it's different when you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? When you go to jail, it's different. You don't have a name. I mean, when you go to county, they can still send mail in your name. Like if you're in a county jail, they send the mail in your name. You probably have a little something that, you know what I mean, that they add to it, but whatever the case may be. But and same thing when you up north. But the thing about it is, all you got, once you go up north and you get a DIN number, you are a number. You are no longer, you are now straight state property. You feel what I'm saying? You now become state property. Now you do what they want you to do. Now you do what they tell you to do. So on and so forth, and you got to hang out with them boys. So it is what it is. Now, I mean, Joe went up. I mean, Joe go to jail. He see how it is. He see how they stripped him of everything he had. Everything he had, all his little worldly possessions that he was so adamant on having, his Averex jacket, you know what I'm saying, his fatigues, you know what I'm saying, his Jordans and all that, man. When he went, they took all that from him, asked him that simple question: Do you want us to send it anywhere, or what else you want to do with this? You want us to send it home, or you want? I mean, do you got money to send this home? If you don't got money to send this home, this is going in the garbage. So now they took everything from you. Then they basically, you know what I'm saying, treat you like a animal on a assembly line, because that's what they do. They treat you like an animal on an assembly line. You go through the little shower. They give you little creams or whatever to make sure the disinfectants to make sure you ain't bringing no diseases or no STDs inside the spot. You got to cut your hair. You know what I'm saying? It's like military. You got to cut your hair, so on and so forth. Then you got to get your clothes, the clothes that they get you. You only get, 3 pants, 3 pair of underwear, 3 T-shirts, a jacket, a knitted skelly, some socks, some boots, and some sneakers. Oh, a blanket. Make it work, young man. No, you don't get any pillows. Make it work, young man. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know how the environment is, you really gonna be in a situation. But I'm just gonna cut that short. Let y'all know it's real when you gotta go to jail. When you go to jail, it's real. So Joe goes to jail. Joe does about three some odd years, and then, you know what I'm saying, Joe's released from jail. That's when I pop up, and that's when Joe pop up on me on the block. And that's when Joe just simply states that, you know what I'm saying, I did my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going back. I did my time. I know better, so I do better. Never again did he want to ever be treated like that in life. He never wanted to be treated like that ever again in life. So he made a vow to himself while he was in there that he was going to figure out how to know better so he can do better. So therefore, he does not end up in that same particular spot. Because one thing you learn when you go to jail is that jail is for suckers. When you go to jail, you realize that jail is for lames. When you go to jail, you realize jail is the stupidest place you want to be. When you go to jail, you wouldn't wish jail on your worst enemy. You wouldn't wish jail on nobody. If you ever been to jail and you understand and you enjoy your freedom, if you have any type of respect or love for yourself, jail is not a place that you want to be. Jail is not a place for nobody. If you are a human being at the end of the day, you is not going to want to be sitting around somebody that, I mean, no, that's not cool. You don't want to be locked in, but no, that's you're not an animal. You're a human being. And I don't want individuals, I mean, certain individuals need to be locked up. We're just going to make that clear. We ain't gonna sugarcoat that one. We already know and understand people don't need to, I mean, certain people don't need to be on the streets. But I don't, like I said, I don't wish that type of treatment on anybody. I don't. But if it's deserving or if it's warranted, then therefore it shall be granted. Respectfully. But Joe went to jail, got out of jail, and he got to it. When I mean to tell y'all, Joe got to it, ladies and gentlemen, Joe got to it. He got a little discouraged at times because it was a rough road for Joe, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Joe coming home, Joe got a felony, you know what I'm saying? He young, he was still like 20-something. Like Joe was probably like 20, 21 when he came home. He went to jail real young, you feel what I'm saying? He missed like the latter years, the 18, 19, 20 years, pretty much the throwaway years that a lot of people have that, you know what I'm saying? He had to grow up during them years. 17, 18, 19, he had to grow up, you know what I'm saying? He had to be on some grown man, you know what I'm saying? He had to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? He had to figure out how he was going to survive because he amongst the beast of he in the belly of the beast. Joe in the belly of the beast during his supposedly throwaway years or finding his definition years, finding out who he's supposed to be as an individual, and he's spending those particular years in jail, incarcerated. So according to Joe, you know what I'm saying, he did a lot of studying, he did a lot of reading, he read up a lot about himself, he read up a lot about the future, he was reading into everything. He was very big and very high on self-education. He was very high on, you know what I'm saying, just changing the narrative and doing different things, and he was definitely looking to make sure individuals was no more suckers, man. You know what I'm saying? He did not want individuals to be walking around like suckers, man. He wanted to teach us. I mean, he wanted to help his bros out. Like, yo, bro, man, listen, man. This whole street thing we got going on, this whole street thing, this whole gangsters shooting each other. This ain't it, bro. This is not the ticket. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. You know what I mean? I was a part of it as well, but I no longer want to be a part of this. No, this is not going to be productive or advantageous for myself, nor you, nor anybody else that I love. I want to prevent anybody and everybody that I know and I love. I do not want anybody that I know and that I love have to go through the same particular experience. I'm going to take this to learning experience on my own, and I'm going to basically make sure that individuals I know and I love, they don't have to fall victim to the same experience, man. If I could teach them, if I could tell them anything, if I could say anything about this, I just basically going to be more advantageous and more proactive as to you not going to jail, because this is not what you need to be doing. This is not something good. So, he went and took a lot of his time and basically just reached out to a lot of people and basically turned his life around. You feel what I mean? He was able to do a lot of things that people said that you cannot do if you have a felony. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if you got a felony, you can't do this. If you got a felony, you can't do this. If you got a felony, you can't do that. Joe surpassed all them odds. All of them. All of them. Joe surpassed all of those narratives. Oh, you getting out, you going right back. No, Joe did not go back to jail. Jail, he got no, he did go back, but he didn't do no more time. Joe did go back to jail, but Joe did not do no more time. Not no higher time anyway. I think he got the most Joe did, I think, was like a violation. I think they tried to get Joe they tried to railroad Joe in a violation. That's how good Joe was doing. That just goes to show the power of good, and it goes to show the power of positive energy. You feel what I mean? Because Joe was doing good. Joe was minding his business. Joe had started going to school. Joe, you know what I mean? Joe had ended up finding himself a job. Basically, Joe was gone like pretty much 24/7. Only thing Joe did was work and go to school at one point. He wasn't able to do what he normally do. He was able to keep certain things at a certain, you know what I'm saying, at a certain level. But at the end of the day, Joe was getting to it. He ended up going to school, you know what I'm saying? He ended up finishing school. He ended up getting a college degree, you know what I'm saying? He ended up, he was able to do a lot of things. Shouts out to Joe. Joe was able to, you know what I'm saying, have his mom see him walk across the stage. You know what I'm saying? He was able to get things together. He was able to keep and maintain employment for years. He was able to do a lot of things, man. So shouts out to Joe, man. And Joe never went back to jail, y'all. Never went back to jail. He basically, you know what I'm saying, got all his records and everything like that, you know what I'm saying, out of the way. So therefore, that's not a hindrance in regards to his life no more. He can build, he can find a lot of other things to do. And he's finding other loopholes to where if he can obtain other things. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say, specifically what he's looking to obtain at this particular point, but because I don't want to spoil it, you know what I mean? I know he's gonna get that. I got a feeling he's gonna get that joint too. And when he get that joint, that's when I know it's gonna be a wrap. Because it's not, and just stop fighting. Just stop thinking that just because you got a felony or just because you got you got in trouble, that's the end all be all. That's what they want y'all to believe. That's what leave y'all with them particular decisions or thinking, oh man, shit, I got a feeling they ain't gonna do nothing. This is what I gotta do. I gotta go back to this. No, you don't. No, there's a life outside of just having. There's a life outside of the criminal world. There's a life outside of doing criminal activity. It is. You don't have to do those things. There's ways of getting money. There's ways of taking care of yourself. You just have to know and understand. Because best believe there's nothing. There's nothing. I'd rather be out here free as a bird with no dollars, with no money in my pocket, in reference to having a whole bunch of money locked inside of a cell. What good is it gonna do me? I can't utilize it for nothing. See, when they have you don't have the ability to get up and expand and do this is jail is for suckers, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying people not gonna fall. I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, certain people know and understand. It is what it is. I just gonna say that much. I can't say you're not gonna get in trouble. If you do get in trouble, however the case may be, if you ever fall yourself or find yourself with or around the belly of the beast, or you end up getting locked up, man, just try to make that your last time, man. I ain't gonna say try. Make that your last time, man. Make that your last time, because it's for suckers. It's not for human beings. That's not where you're gonna get no peace. That's not going to help you help your family. You're not going to be able to do, you're not going to be able to do anything from there. You just basically being pawn in they game. You turn into a stock, you turn into a stock list, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You turn into a, you know what I'm saying? That's what you turn into. You turn into a piece of stock. Now they investing in you. Now they making more money off of you while you sitting up there looking real goofy and retarded, and you not feeding your family due to the brass decisions that you making just to try to prove a point or whatever the case may be. It doesn't make no sense. If you really want to be tough to me, don't pick up no gun and go rob and take somebody's money. Pick up a book and figure out ways to make money, and then help other people figure out ways to make money. You know what I mean? If you really want to be tough to me, that's what's tough to me. I don't know about you other individuals. It's just individuals just could pick and choose how they do things nowadays. Like this, okay, cool. I like this part about it because now I can just stand on what I stand on. And if you ain't with it, it's cool with me. Since everybody want to stand on a lot of nonsense, nobody really want to stand on what's real out here. I'm standing on what's real, and you can like it or you don't. Respectfully. I ain't got that to do. So I say that to say this in regards to the story of Joe. Joe could have went back to the streets with Joe Cabo. Joe could have said, yeah, I'm going to get back to it. The money would have been probably good, you know what I'm saying? But he also would have ran the risk of going back to jail. Joe made it up in his mind that he wasn't going to resort back to those things. Joe decided in his mind he was going to utilize his mind to get him where he needed to go. Joe decided that he wasn't going to allow any of these outside noise factors come in and play a factor into what he got going on in regards to his elevation. Joe took the fact that he knew and understand that it was going to be certain individuals. He accepted his reality. Joe knew it was going to be a lot of people. Joe knew that there was going to be what a lot of individuals consider rejection in regards to him looking to obtain employment due to the fact that they were going to be focused on his past history. He knew that. He do a lot of them jobs that he was going to walk into. A lot of the times once they see the paperwork and see his honesty and seeing that, you know what I'm saying, he had been to jail before, the possibility of him obtaining that particular job was going to probably be slim due to the fact that individuals feel or have certain thoughts or have certain precognitions in regards to what they feel like individuals. They go, I ain't going to hire him. He ain't going to be here 6 months. He going right back to jail. I ain't hiring him. He might rob me. No, I'm not hiring him. He ain't gonna be selling no drugs in and out of my establishment. You gotta figure because at the time you gotta figure these particular jobs that Joe is actually applying for, these is not like real big jobs. These like janitor jobs, cleaning jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like little, factory working jobs. Just simple, because he doesn't, he hasn't, for one, he hasn't been on the street. He doesn't have any no job experience. He's never had a job before. All he got is his GED that he got in jail. He got a trade, you know what I'm saying? He could work on his trade thing, but there's like a lot of people not fucking with him because, and again, due to what happened in the past. Now, did he start fighting? No. Why? Because he knew better. See, it's a difference when you know better in certain situations. He knew that these things were going to happen. So when these things happened, it wasn't like he was just all distraught. Oh my God, they're not hiring. I knew this was coming in the door because he actually looked into it. So okay, cool. Let me look at this and see what's actually really going on at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? Finally, the Tamron Ditta was in the building. Finally, Tamron Ditta was in the building. Salute, salute, my guy, salute. Yeah, we gonna have to talk too. Yeah, I ain't gonna let you ruin my life, but yeah, we gonna talk, my guy. Yeah. But anyway, Joseph, man, shouts out to Joseph, man, because Joseph realized that, he did go to jail. He did go to jail, you know what I'm saying? He got out of jail. He knew that it wasn't gonna be a lot of people looking to hire him. He knew he was going to have to go through trials and tribulations of, you know what I'm saying, just getting through humps. He knew it was going to be times where he wasn't going to be able to have the money or do the things that he wanted to do. But Joe realized that his freedom was a lot more to him than doing something silly and ended up back in jail just for a temporary time. He realized that, if I do this and I do this the correct way, I'll never have to go back to jail and I'll always be able to get what I want and I'll always have what I want. It may take some time. I'm going to have to be patient about the situation. I may have to slow a few things down. I may have to sacrifice a few things. But regardless of whatever it is, I'm not going to sacrifice my freedom. I sacrifice anything that's necessary before I sacrifice my freedom, be sitting up with a bunch of men looking like a goofball. Because when you go up there and you meet the elders and you see the elders, the first thing they'll tell you, they're going to be mad at you. Niggas don't be happy to see another nigga in jail. No. Especially the older heads, because they looking like, damn, more and more of our youth is fucking acting stupid as hell and ending up in jail. They ain't learning shit from our fucking mistakes. We're not doing our job in here because we still got these motherfuckers coming in. They take that offensive when they see niggas coming through the door because they feel like they not doing their job. Because their job is to make sure you niggas stay the fuck from up out of there. Y'all don't get that part. Outside of the sole mission of a nigga's purpose in jail is to make sure you niggas don't come to jail. If you ever visit a nigga in jail, the first thing they gonna tell you, man, I don't even like y'all coming up here to fucking visit me. Just the way we know how these motherfuckers treat people out here. I don't even like y'all to come visit me. I don't like the fact that y'all gotta be put in subjective situations to come visit me due to my brass decisions and due to the things that I wanted to do. You feel what I'm saying? So when you get up north, you ain't glorified. Oh yeah, well, how many people you not know? You's a goddamn fool. You's a fucking clown. You's a fucking goofy. Why? Because now you it's another fucking soldier off the fucking streets that should be doing the due diligence and the purpose for the culture, not tearing the fucking culture down. But unfortunately, he's still stuck in the same old narrative that niggas been pushing for thousands and thousands of years, stuck in this goddamn system with these fucking narratives that's been pushed for thousands and thousands of years, and motherfuckers is not getting up off of. Exactly, man. That's our job. That's their job. Shouts out. You know what I'm saying? That's why Joe said I ain't never going back, man. I don't wish jail on nobody. As an individual that has been incarcerated myself, I'm telling y'all, I'm not telling y'all this because, maybe I just want to say something. I just want to sound cool. Oh, maybe, yeah, I just really, no, motherfucker, no. Because when I met the motherfucker with the 78 motherfucking B number, that nigga was like, what the fuck is you doing in here, motherfucker? As you can see, motherfucker, I lived your whole motherfucking life in this motherfucker. Your whole life, as long as you've been living, motherfucker, I was in this motherfucker before you was born, and here you go. You want to be here too? You's a sucker. You's a clown. You hurt your mother. You hurt your father. You hurt your sisters. You hurt your brothers. You hurt a whole lot of people to prove some shit to somebody else or to prove some shit to they. And who the fuck is they? They said you gotta be street. They said you gotta be gangster. They said you gotta be tough. Who the fuck is they? Just quick question, who the fuck is they? If anybody can answer who they is to me, I might listen to what they might say. But I don't give a fuck what they say, because I don't know who the fuck they is. You might know who they is, so you might listen to what they say, but I don't know who they is, so I don't listen. Womp, 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 womp. That's Charlie Brown teacher talk to me. Respectfully, it's just that's just the way it go. I ain't been trying to hold you on that one. So again, you know what I mean? I say that to say this. Y'all don't want to play around, man. Stay on the streets, man. Hug your kids, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to have to hug your kids in no green suit. You don't want to have your kids, you know what I'm saying, interrogated or patted down by no motherfucking no police officer. Big Q double XL in the building. AQ. Shouts out to you, my guy. Shouts out to you. Shouts out on your placement, my guy. See you through. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shy. Season 8, man. Be on the lookout for that Big Q double XL track that's gonna be played. You know what I'm saying? Much love. Hard work pays off. That's another reason why. I mean, that's another good example of how you could come out here, put your grind down, keep grinding. You ain't gotta be doing nothing ignorant. You ain't gotta be doing nothing, you know what I'm saying, silly. You know what I'm saying? You could take your negatives and turn them into positives, man. You know what I'm saying? You could take all your negatives and you could turn them into positives. You know what I'm saying? You could take your negative, you could take your parts of life, write them down on a piece of paper, write a movie, whatever the case may be. You don't have to continue to indulge in those particular things. Because I'm telling y'all, the belly of the beast, once you get that den number, once you got to go up top and play with the big boys are going to tell you how stupid you is. A lot of individuals don't learn, but when you rocking out with the big boys going to tell you that you playing the wrong game. That's how I know a lot of individuals that went up top, they ain't learned nothing. They wasn't in the law libraries. They wasn't spending in the yards with the OGs. They was still on the court playing basketball in the weight shack trying to get buff so they could just how they look to other people when they get home. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't building with the guards and the Israelites and the Muslims and getting mental. I mean, trying to find out about their mental health. They wasn't in the library picking out them books. They wasn't discussing issues and wasn't building things in regards to like a pale white horse, a new world order, as a man thinketh. They wasn't thinking about authors and things like that. They was thinking about how they gonna look, how they gonna come out. So they gonna wonder how they gonna look to other people. Yeah, they gonna know. Yeah, they gonna see I was up here getting my reps. Nah, motherfucker, nah, nigga. When I come home, nigga, you gonna see I was getting them reps up here, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When I come home, motherfucker, I wanna make sure you know, motherfucker, I ain't no silly ass, ignorant ass, individual looking to send my behind right back up there because I'm worried about what they gonna say or what they think I should look like or what they gonna think I was doing while I was somewhere I shouldn't have been. Like, the fuck? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Get this shit together. Get your mind right, bro. Because I guarantee you, you don't want to go meet the elders up north. I'm telling y'all from experience, y'all don't want to go meet the elders up north. Because the elders up north are going to tell you jail is for suckers and jail is not where it's at. And keep your ass the fuck from up out of here. And that's another reason. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Joe. I don't know about Joe, but shit, man, listen, man. I know some motherfucking lifers up in that motherfucker right now. And them motherfuckers who see me, man, them motherfuckers gonna give me hell. Respectfully. Respectfully. And it's not that they don't have no, they got that much respect for me. Motherfucker, you way too goddamn smart to be setting your black ass behind some jail cell. You just way too smart to be sitting behind some jail cell. Like, that's just how it is. Like, what are you, dumb? Like, really? Like, are you dumb? So shouts out to Joe. And Joe did a whole lot. And Joe is on the move right now, y'all. Joe got a lot of things going on. And I'm saying, shouts out to Joe, salute to Joe, because now Joe got his, he doing big things right now, man. He ain't a millionaire, he ain't super duper rich, man, but he didn't go back to jail. You know what I'm saying? He's still involved in regards to life, you know what I'm saying? He very blessed, man, and he really get into it, man. And he had a point in peace in his life where everything is good, man. Life is good. So shouts out to Joe, man, and thanks, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Because when he came up to the block, man, he's like, bro, I ain't never going back to jail, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like, regardless, whatever happened, man, I learned my lesson, bro. Damn. I always hit that button, man. Okay, for sure. No doubt, no doubt. The Brody about to hit the plantation, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get them donuts, you know what I'm saying? Gotta live life, you feel what I mean? But yeah, shouts out to Joseph, man. I really appreciate Joseph, man, you know what I'm saying, for putting me on, you know what I mean? And help giving me words of encouragement, you feel what I mean? Because I was in the spot too. You feel what I mean? I was in the spot where it's like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got it. I mean, I ain't feeling this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feeling this civilian shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't feeling like being a law abiding citizen shit. I ain't, this ain't it. But you gotta, you gotta know and understand this for the greater good. And you can't allow them demons to come back and just, try to haunt you or whatever the case may be. Leave them streets alone, man. If you got out, we ain't get out to go back in. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of getting out? What's the point of getting out if you was going to go back in? You might as well have just stayed. Don't get out and try to get back in. Don't get out and try to get back in. That's not where you need to be. The whole purpose is getting out. So if you had a chance to get out of whatever the situation may be, you got a chance to do better. You got a chance to know better, man. That's my advice to you, man. Respectfully, do better so you can, know better so you can do better, man. So, with that being said, they're gonna put a lot of trials and tribulations in front of you. I don't really consider them trials and tribulations. I think a lot of people put trials and tribulations in front of themselves because they constantly feel like, you know what I'm saying, because they not knowing their worth and not knowing their power. A lot of individuals always doing things or say things like, no, we're not doing that. It's not what we're doing here. No. You feel what I mean? So just know and understand it's just the positive affirmations that you have to instill in yourself. Do not, focus on the negative things. I don't really like saying that word. I really don't like dealing with that particular type of aura. It's just the way that it is at this point. So I could be relative and individuals can relate to what I'm saying. Because I don't even like utilize those particular words outside of, trying to get a point across to other people in regards to what individuals consider as like negativity or whatever, That's just a whole different vibe, a whole different frequency that I just choose not to, resonate with. But you gotta have a whole different type of, mindset to know and understand that certain things you decide what you resonate with and what you don't. You decide what you pick and choose. You decide how things transpire. You're the individual that, picks the red pill or the green, but whatever, the red or the blue pill. See, the first thing is it's the decision you make in regards to which reality that you're gonna live in. You see what I'm saying? It's like you have that choice when you open your eyes and you awake. When you open your eyes and you awake, you have the choice. You got a red pill and you got a green pill. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you choose the red pill, you get what's on the red pill side. You choose the green pill, you get what's on the green pill side. And regardless that whatever side you choose, it still is going to be based off your choice, and then that's going to be your reality. That's it. You feel what I mean? You come and find out what life really about, or you can go back to, what I'm saying, the system. That's all it is. That's all it is. When you're awake, you have one or two choices. You have the choice to follow the system, or you have the choice to follow your own path. You can take your own path, or you can follow the system, one way or the other. You follow the system, you get into the system's narrative, you have to basically deal with the system's programs. You go independent, you start creating your own programs, and you start doing things on your own. It's a difference, respectfully, but that's another talk for a different day. But I just basically wanted to say that, in regards to individuals out here, just not taking life seriously, man, and really thinking that their life is something that they should be giving away, or they freedom is something that they should be giving away with such so easily. I don't understand how y'all individuals give away y'all freedom so easily. It's just so disrespectful. Y'all, you know what I mean? Treat yourselves so disrespectfully. It's crazy. It's nasty work. It's not none of my business, but it is what it is. And like I said, I speak from my experiences, and like I said, I'm not here to speak to or tell nobody what to do. I'm just telling you what's going to happen if you reach certain situations. I'm just telling you what's going to happen if certain situations arise. So if you think you cool out here, you tough, and you think when you go to jail, everything going to be cool, all right. When you get there, I'm just letting you know, if you ever meet the elders, you ever meet individuals that got some sense, they're going to let you know that jail ain't for you. Living your life running in and out of jail is one of the dumbest things you could possibly do in life. Period. But if you choose whatever path you go get, that's what you go get. So I say that to say this again. Joseph was one of the rare few. I think me and Joseph was like one of the rare few. Because out of everybody that know that went to jail, they at least went back. They went back at least once or twice. They went back at least once or twice with a new charge. That's what they call catching the new one. That's crazy. When they could just put their statistics out, individuals just fall in line with that system. They say, "Oh, we got 500 of these motherfuckers. That's cool." Because guess what? You know what that you know what that's you know you know what that kind of helps create. Y'all know what y'all going back and forth helps create for these individuals, man. Residual income. That's what y'all help create for these individuals. Residual income. Did y'all know that? Y'all help these people create residual income off of your stupidity. Again, y'all help these individuals create residual income off of y'all stupidity. Have y'all ever thought about that? For every 100, I'm just gonna keep small numbers just so we keep this small. 100 ninjas go to jail, right? 75 is pretty much a shoe-in to come back. Within the next 6 months. 75. The revolving door that the prison system has, or the jail system has, the revolving door, and the high percentage of individuals that get caught up in that revolving door is astounding. Astounding. It seems like it's like a disease. It seems like that you kind of like catch a plague or like a cancer when it comes to that shit. It seemed like, oh, caught one. Oh man! Then after that, I caught a whole nother case. It just seemed like cases it seemed like when a lot of y'all individuals catch a case, y'all just continue to catch cases, man. Y'all just continue to catch cases. But I want y'all to think about this from a different perspective though, because y'all don't understand how y'all bring these individuals, why they don't care that y'all individuals keep coming back to jail, and why y'all be trying to talk about, yeah, well, we got to create programs. They don't care. They want y'all to keep coming back and forth to jail at a 75% rate clip. If I got 100 ninjas that's coming to jail, shouts out to Nam the Toon. Shouts out to Nam the Toon. If I got 100 people coming to jail, right? And I get paid off the 100 people coming to jail, right? If 75 of them people come right back to jail within 6 months, you think I'm going to be mad? No, because they paying me. And they bringing in new recruits. They bringing in new recruits. And they think it's cool. They not gonna stop. They gonna keep bringing me money in. They bringing my lawyers money. They bringing the court system money, and we just skimming money off the top. And they keep coming back and forth to jail for silly stuff. We keep locking them up, and then they make us some more money. Then we treat them, then we let them out, and then they hang out for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing productive in their society. But as soon as they get back to jail, they're gonna be real productive for us. Y'all would rather go to jail and be productive than helping somebody else have residual income, but you won't stay free and try to create your own residual income. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Y'all would rather help somebody else create residual income and generate generational wealth and financial stability for other people's families, but you won't do it for your own. And y'all just keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. You know what happened? You know what I'm saying? And then they ain't even got to kick y'all. They ain't even got to kick y'all with no perks. They don't even kick y'all out no perks. Y'all don't get no perks. They ain't killing y'all hand over fist. Some of the things you got to think about. Some of the things, just think about it. Just say, hey, okay, good. Just think about it. Hey, to each his or her own, but just think about it in my eyes, man. Just think about it for me. You know what I mean? For me, just think about it. Like, damn, what do you really get out of jail? Like, how much do you get? I mean, like, motherfucker, ain't no refunds on jail, man. Like, jail don't give you no money. You don't get no. You pour into that, you gotta put. Even if you broke, they still make you pay. They squeeze blood out of you, rock ass. Yeah. You ninjas don't have no money, and they make money off you ninjas, man, by locking you up and putting you in a building. They lock you up, put you in a building, and make money off of you while you just sit there. If that's not diabolical, what is? And then if you're not sitting there, you're working for them, so therefore they can make more money off of you. And you don't get nothing. It's bad enough we already stuck in a society where we working for nothing anyway. Y'all really working for nothing. Like y'all working for zilch, zula, like nothing at all, man. It's not even funny, man. But I'm just saying, just think about some things nowadays, man. Just think about some of the things that you do, and just think about who it pays. At the end of the day, just take a lot of things that you do and think about just like, yo, who gets paid at the end of this? Like, who's benefiting the most from these particular ways and actions? Just think about some things nowadays, man. Just think. That's a lot of things. I think y'all got too much going on. Like, y'all instant gratification y'all got going on is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous, man. For real. Like, I can't believe it, man. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh man, I was like, yo, this is crazy, man. But again, man, y'all gotta understand this system is designed for the system is not, it's a system. Stop, get away from the system, man. Stop playing with the system, man. Stop playing with the system. Respectfully. The system is different, man. The system is not designed for us, man. I've been a part of the system. I was in the system, man. I'm out. I'm good. I'm not going back to the system. Me and Joe not going back to the system. Shouts out to Joe. We don't deal with the system. We know better. We do better. It's good. You ain't gotta tell me twice. You know what I'm saying? You only gotta tell me one time. You ain't gotta keep telling me that. No. I get it. I got it. I got it the first time. 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 For sure. I got it the first time. But yeah, man, I say that, man, to say this, man. Please, man, if you know any individual out there, man, looking to ruin that, I mean, I ain't gonna say looking to play with that type of experience, man, or play in the system, man. My advice to you all is get them out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? Throw in the damn towel. Like throw in the towel, man. You know what I'm saying? Throw in the towel before y'all get Ivan Drago'd out here, man. Respectfully. And you know what I'm saying? The streets is just like Ivan Drago, man. If he dies, he dies. And every time you get in that ring, that motherfucker gonna beat the shit out you. Every time. You know what I'm saying? The bag might be good, but is you gonna survive the bag? Is you gonna survive the fight? The purse might be good, but is you gonna survive the fight to get the purse? Yeah. Cause either way it comes, either way it goes, you coming out that fight. Either when you whatever however it comes, you coming out that fight. You coming out that fight. Up. Just know that when you go fighting Ivan Drago streets, you go around be fucked up. Respectfully, you catching some blow, you catching some doom doom, you catching some mean joint. Pause, giving no diddy. But you know what I mean. When you out there on them streets, it's Ivan Drago, bro. If he dies, he dies. The streets have no love. The streets is cold. Yeah, it's some purses out there. Don't get me. I mean, hey, I mean, that's what it's about for you? And hey, I don't chase that. That's not, I mean, that's not riches to me. That's just another, you know what I'm saying? That's just another tool in life. It's not, no, my peace doesn't derive or doesn't thrive off of that, man. It just doesn't. My peace does not thrive off that, ladies and gentlemen. It does not thrive off money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to put myself, you know what I'm saying, in a situation where as if, you know what I'm saying, if he dies just so I can try to make a couple dollars, man. No. Mm-mm. You know, it's not going to happen, man. So y'all individuals, man, if y'all love yourselves, if y'all love your children, if y'all love the individuals that love y'all, just know and understand jail is not a place they want y'all to be. And jail is not a place to be. And for all y'all come home thinking y'all going, I mean, to tell these niggas, man. Tell these niggas, man. Tell these niggas about, no, tell these niggas about, I mean, don't tell these niggas, man. Tell these niggas, man. A lot of y'all, tell these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell them niggas the backstory. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell them about how you learn how to cook the Jack Mac and they'll learn how to use the stinger and shit. Just like make the shit seem like it was some motherfucking Harry Potter camp, nigga. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't, nigga. That shit on TV, that shit you see on TV ain't got shit compared to what really go on in that motherfucker. That's just the tip of the fucking iceberg. So tell these ninjas, man. Tell them niggas how you stuck in that 24-1. That 24-1 ain't nice, man. Everybody ain't built for them 24-1s, man. Everybody ain't built for them 24-1s, man. Those 24-1s ain't nothing nice, man. 14, 15 days, 16 days, 30 days, 90 days, 120 days, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, 24-1. Could you imagine what it's like? Man, listen, y'all better stop playing. Tell them, man. Tell them what them 24-1s is like, man. Put them on them 24-1s. They need to start conducting like 24-1s or some of you young ninjas. Yeah, that's what they need. I think, matter of fact, I might just go to looking to do that too, respectfully. I think I might just go ahead and do that, man. I'm gonna try to create a 24-1 program. Like, yeah, y'all ain't got nothing to do? Okay, cool. Yo, we're gonna make y'all sit for 24-1 until y'all figure out what's something to do. Come up with a plan. You got 24-1 until you come up with a plan. I wonder how quick a ninja gonna come up with a decent motherfucking plan to make some money and make it the right way. I think I'm on to something. And if you don't live out, and I mean, if you don't start living out your goals, you got 24-1. Every day you don't go do nothing to practice, you know what I'm saying, something, you got to do a 24-1. You got to sit for 24 hours. 24 hours, 1 hour out. Until you figure it the fuck out. Bet your motherfuckers start figuring that shit out real quick. Real quick. 24 and 1, motherfucker figure it out real quick. Take them cell phones and shit. Motherfuckers got 24 and 1 of yourself for a while. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers gonna y'all figure it out. Couple 24 and 1s by yourself. Yeah, a couple months of that. Yeah, y'all figure it out. Either that or you're gonna go cuckoo. Either that or you're gonna go crazy. It's either gonna make you or it's gonna break you. You're either gonna figure it out or you're gonna realize that, you know what I'm saying, you in control of all this and you put yourself in the positions you in, or you're gonna stay naive and just continue to bump your head. Or are you just gonna continue to stay resilient or defiant and want to do what you want to do instead of doing for what you need to do for yourself and stay out of your own way. Stay out of your own way, man. So shouts out to the homie Joseph, man. Shouts out to you, man. I'm never going back. I did my time. I know better, so I do better, man. I'm never going back. I did my time. I know better, so I do better. Shouts out to Joseph for knowing better and doing better in regards to his life. He did make a mistake in regards to his life or what he considered a bad decision or whatever the case may be, but he did not allow that one particular bad decision or that one particular thing to be the end all be all and have that basically depict the results of his life years later. He did not allow that particular situation to basically dictate how his life was going to be lived for the remainder of his life. He chose a different path. He chose a different way. He chose different things, and now he has obtained and gathered everything that he was looking to gather. He was able to separate himself from those particular things. He was able to separate himself from those particular those that one time. It was one thing. He was able to put it behind him and leave it behind him. He didn't bring it along with him. He left it where it was. He didn't go picking it back up. He didn't go rehashing it. He basically just left it from where it was. Left it exactly where it was. And he moved forward. It was rough, but he knew better. So he knew how to do better. He knew certain things was coming, so he knew how to do better. He knew he had certain things that he knew he had certain triggers, so he knew how to handle those things. He knew how to keep himself out of those things. He knew it was going to be certain things that he was going to have to file and certain things he was going to have to do in order for him to obtain that. But he wanted to know better. He found out how to do better, and that's what he did. He wasn't worried about what they say and what they do and things of that nature. He was worried about what he was going to say and what he was going to do in regards to his situation. Again, you only got one face on your ID card. So he defied the odds. A lot of people, oh no, man, you going back to jail. He didn't care what they said. He didn't care how they felt. He knew he wasn't going back. He knew he wasn't going to put himself in another situation. So he didn't allow individuals' rhetoric or what individuals had to say about him bother him. He didn't care. Y'all can say I'm going back all y'all want to. I guarantee you I won't go back to jail. Y'all can say I'm not doing this and that and the third, but I guarantee you I won't go back to jail. So 20, 30 years down the line, he could look and say, yeah, I told y'all, punk, I told y'all I wasn't going back to jail. He can say that and be confident. 30, 40 years, yeah, I still ain't went back to jail. Nope. Nope. It's 30 years later. I ain't there. I ain't there no more. It's 20 years later. I still ain't. 20, 25 years later. I still ain't went back. He still ain't went back to jail. I ain't even smelt the jail. Shouts out to Joseph, man, for making sure he handled his business, man, doing what he needed to do, and basically getting the knowledge he needed to know for himself, so he knew better about himself, so he could do better for himself, and continue to maintain out here on these streets and do and help for his children and things of that nature, and be able to be present in the present because he's gifted. He realized that he was gifted, and he made sure there was a present in the present, respectfully. So that was my Remain Nameless story, part 16. It was a pleasure. Y'all know what I got to do. I got to go out and get these donuts, man. So again, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I mean, if you went to jail, if you go to jail, man, that's not the end all be all. Please don't make that, you know what I'm saying, one particular mistake or residual mistake and make sure they continue to get paid off of you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Your stupidity at the end of the day. I can't say it no other way. Your stupidity. You know what I mean? Or your lack of love. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. We're not gonna say that because I don't even. Yeah, we're not gonna use those type of words. But yeah, for your lack of love, man. Don't let people get paid from your lack of love, man. Love yourself, man. Love yourself always. Do not allow people to take advantage of the lack of love of yourself, man. So love yourself. Know and understand there's certain places and certain things that you can do, and you can do anything as long as you put your mind to it and make sure you stay positive. It can and will be done. You just have to know and understand that you're the person that got to get it done, and it starts off with you first, and you got to be on a positive wave to get it, man. So Remain Nameless Stories Part 16, man. Shouts out to Joseph, man. I'm never going back. I did my time. I know better, so I do better. So premise of this is know better so you can do better, man. And sometimes we do things, but just don't let that basically, don't carry that with you. Don't carry your bad bags, man. Lay your bags down. If you got a chance to drop a bad bag and get over it and move on, drop the bag. Don't carry it with you. I'm out of here.